What's going on, YouTube? Now, you're probably wondering by the title of the video, yo, PyroTakun, what the hell you thinking, man? What the hell are you thinking? Dedicated handheld gaming is strong. Just look at this beast. Look at the 3DS. It's selling millions and millions. It's doing great. It's doing better than the Wii and the DS did in their first years of being released. And I'm going to tell you, you know what? You're right. That is true. But this 3DS, not a dedicated handheld gaming device. PS Vita, not a dedicated handheld gaming device. The DS, the PSP, not a dedicated handheld gaming device. So, I bet you're wondering now at this point, what the fuck? If those aren't dedicated handheld gaming devices, what is? This right here. This was the last dedicated handheld gaming device. The Game Boy Advance. Because why? Why do you ask why? Dedicated handheld gaming device means all it does is play fucking games. See this? Game Boy Advance cartridge. See this? You put that bitch in there, you turn that bitch on, and that's all it does is play games. And then turn it on. That's all it does. This is the only thing this does. Play Game Boy Advance games. This is a dedicated handheld gaming device. This right here, 3DS, battery. This is not a dedicated handheld gaming device. You know why? Because you can also, like fucking Netflix, you can surf the web, listen to music, and all that stupid stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But this is, don't be fooled into thinking this is a dedicated handheld gaming device. Neither is the Vita, neither was the PSP, neither was the DS. Those were not dedicated handheld gaming devices. This is. Dedicated handheld gaming devices died with this. They died with this. Once the DS and the PSP came out, it started a new era for handheld gaming. Alright? Okay? Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? Not dedicated handheld gaming device, dedicated handheld gaming device. Only plays games, does other shit. So, what is this device in? If it's not dedicated handheld gaming, because obviously it's not something like this. It's not a fucking smartphone. So, what is this? This is a handheld device focused on games. Focused on games. Not dedicated to games because it does other stuff, but it's focused on video games, hence the D-pad, circle pad, the buttons, and all the different games and whatnot. So this is a handheld device focused on gaming, but it has other features in it as well. Devices like this are not going to die. They're not going to die. There's always going to be a need for something like this that's focused on video games but does other stuff as well. This right here, the smartphones, they do other stuff first and then gaming. No. See, that's cool and everything, but there's always a need for something that'll put video games first and do everything else second. So this device, there's always going to be a need for something like this. For something like us gamers to really kind of like sink our teeth into when we're on the go, because these games don't do it. Yesterday I sat around in a doctor's office waiting for my girlfriend to do whatever appointment, but I sat around for like 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. I left my 3DS in the car. I wasn't gonna go back and get it. All I had was this. I went fucking nuts. I went fucking nuts. I played Angry Birds for like 5 minutes and I was like, how the fuck can anyone play this game non-stop for like hours? I can't do it. That's just me though. I guess that's just me. I can't fucking do it. I was playing that. I went through, I played Solitaire. I completed 2 games of Solitaire, and at that point I was going crazy. I had a bunch of other games I just didn't even feel like playing. I have Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, and whatever emulators on here. I didn't even feel like playing them. I haven't even played them. You can't even play those games with only the multi-touch touchscreen. Your fingers take up so much space. You can't even see some of the stuff that's going on. You can't get the timing right. It's no. I can see some things working on this. I mean, Nintendo's proven with the DS that touchscreen gaming can work, but I haven't seen anything on here that pulls it off. Alright, so yeah, smartphones not going anywhere. Handheld devices focused on gaming also not going anywhere. There's always going to be a need for both devices. That's what it's coming down. That's what I'm trying to say. It's obviously not a dedicated handheld gaming device. It's a handheld device focused on video games. It's always going to have its place. It's always going to have its place, as shown by the sales figures. So that's me. That's PyroTakun. That's my thoughts on the mobile versus handheld gaming. I'll come at you guys next week with probably a pretty crazy video. Anyways, that's it. PyroTakun out.
Wait 3 years later. Wait 5 years now with the Vita, 5 years now with the 3DS. That's when you'll see some great shit. This Mario Kart, this Monster Hunter, and all this other shit ain't shit to compare to what comes out in the next 5 years.